Hello everyone. I am back today with my second video for documenting the good stuff during this month of September. I'm going to start with a cut file. This cut file is from Virginia at Confessions of a Paper Addict. It's called the Rose Wreath. I'm going to add some color and some accents to this cut file using some of the new releases from Spiegelmom Scraps. So I'm going to go with this fuchsia one and the one that's called Pink Poison. So we have Pink Poison. I don't remember exactly what the fuchsia one was called. But you can pick these up at the Spiegelmom Scraps shop, and below you will find an affiliate link and a discount code if you use those. They don't cost you anymore, but it helps to support my channel a little bit. So, okay, I'm going to start with inking this wreath. So I have a collection of Distress Oxides here. The greens are Peeled Paint, Forest Moss, and Evergreen Bough. And I'm just going to ink different areas of this wreath with color. For today's layout, I'm going to be working with one large 5x7 photo. It's actually not a photo of mine. So if you are a scrapbooker and you know, and people know you're a scrapbooker, sometimes they ask you to do something very special for them. So I have a friend whose daughter she graduated high school with my son, and she gave me two of her favorite senior photos of her daughter and said, could you please scrapbook these for me? She actually is a scrapbooker, but she thought that she loves my pages, and she really wanted these two specific photos to be very special. So this is the second photo, and I thought I would use it for documenting the good stuff, because sometimes when we document the good stuff, we end up with prints that are large, right? So sometimes we have lots of photos, multiple photos from events, but sometimes, like a senior photo, you might just have one that is very special. Maybe it's your favorite, and you want to create a layout that makes it the star of the show, as it were. And that's the type of layout that we're going to create today. So I have gone around the edges of the cut file, and I'm just adding a little bit of green to the tips in all of the three colors. I am not adding a ton of color to this layout, or to this cut file. I'm just adding a little bit. And once the leaves are done, I'm just getting the middle of the roses. So I have Tattered Rose, I have Worn Lipstick, and I have Picked Raspberry. And those are the three colors that I'm coloring the roses with, but I'm just doing the middle. So there's still a lot of highlights, there's still a lot of color of white on this cut file, which is what I wanted. Now if you look at that cut file, you'll see that there are these little like berries in it. And I've left those white because I'm going to go around and I'm going to add sequins to all of those little berries, or little buds all around the edges. So I picked one type of sequin I liked from the fuchsia mix, one type of sequin I liked from the Pink Poison mix, and I'm just going to go ahead and use my crystal katana to attach the sequins to each of those little berries and my Nuva Deluxe adhesive. And I'm not going to make you watch all of that, nor am I going to make you watch this. So what I have done is I've taken, you can see here, some foam squares. I am cutting them into teeny tiny little minuscule strips, and I am adding foam to the back of all of this cut file to give it some lift. Yep, I totally did that. I think this took longer than any other part of this video. Honestly, was adhering all these teeny tiny foam squares and then pulling them all off. And I'm not going to make you watch all that either. So this is a pattern paper from the Happiness collection from Cocoa Vanilla Studio. And so what I have done here is I cut this cut file to be just about the same size as the wreath. And I'm going to place it over, so it's going to give this lovely dimension to that wreath now, because we have the roses around the outside, but then we also have all the color from the wreath on the pattern paper popping in. So what I'm going to decide to do is I'm going to place this photo front and center. It's going to go right smack dab in the middle of that wreath. We're going to give it pride of place. It's a 5x7, so it's a nice large photo, and we're going to put it right in the middle. Now we don't need a whole lot of decor here, right? We've got that beautiful cut file, we've got all the sequins, we've got our photo, which is a 5x7 and is going to take up a lot of room. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a couple of little clusters. I'm just going to enhance some of the flowers. I'm going to use this little flare badge that says Good Vibes as my title. That's going to be my title. And I'm going to add things like stickers and different things to just kind of pop up some of the floral elements. So you can see here how I'm just going to attach some of these pieces to the cut file, and then I'm going to put some foam squares so it's at the level of the cut file. Some other things are going to get more tucked under the cut file, so we have some stuff that's underneath and over, and I love how pieces of the wreath that are on the pattern paper kind of poke out around that cut file. I think it looks really, really nice. I'm also going to go ahead and add some butterflies. I'm just going to add 3, and they're just going to be top left, bottom right, to kind of give a little bit of a dimensional kind of diagonal, not dimensional, diagonal flow to the page. I'm going to add some of these fun little clear heart stickers as well. I have never been a big fan of clear stickers, but I find that these from the Happiness Collection are easy to use, and really the trick is just to make sure that your background is a very light color or white, and then things just kind of blend in very well. Okay, so I'm just going to go through. I'm going to add some of these clear stickers. Cooper would like to say hi to all of you in YouTube land today, apparently. But he has now been banned from the room. Just gotta learn, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and continue on here, adding some foam squares, adding little things to kind of enhance my page. And then the last little thing that I added was just a few more sequins up in that top left and bottom right area with the butterflies. Thank you so much for joining me today for this good stuff video, and I will see you all again next week. Oh, and below you'll find a link to Christy's channel. Be sure to head over to her channel because she played along with me yesterday, and I didn't get my video up in time. But her layout is absolutely adorable. Have a great day, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye!